Hello, everybody. Phenomenal, sir. Coming at you with, like not even a planned thing. Like I'm not even wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I'm wearing something from Nassau from like 4 years ago when me and Calrea went on a cruise. I am not dressed appropriately. I am not mentally prepared. Um, this has been this has been a day. So I started out the day reasonably optimistic about my prospects. Um, got everything fired up, tried to start up Project 64, tried to do some testing. Um, you all remember, like we were here, we watched it, we did it, right? Like we played N64 games on stream. We streamed several of them, including the ones that I was gonna stream for Star Wars month. Um, and then we did like a whole stream of Bomberman 64 where I ended up hating the game and it was terrible. Um, I don't know why or how, but apparently like my controller just didn't work anymore. My 8-bit DOE 64 controller that I paid like $60 for, had to wait for, was very bummed out about waiting for, um tested out, played all that good shit. Um Fired up Project 64 today and the controller was not working. The A, B, and C buttons were working. The D-pad and the stick were not working. And I tried every possible conformation of the settings for that controller in Project 64, which by the way, let's remember worked 2 months ago, right? Like everything worked the last time we turned it on. But I turned it on today and it didn't work. Like the D-pad didn't work and the stick didn't work. Everything else worked. It didn't work in multiple games. It didn't work in non N64 games. Like I had the controller plugged in and I just like tried to play Dark Souls and it didn't work. I updated the firmware. I so I toggled the switch on the back because there's like an S mode and a D mode. I did everything I possibly could to make it work, and it didn't. And then I became unhappy. I shattered the controller upon the ground, as one does. So we're not going to be playing N64 games for the foreseeable future. And as a result, like that plus the issues that we ran into with Lego Star Wars, where it's just wanting me to play like the bad movies first, um, kind of seems like Star Wars month is a big fail this year. Jedi Survivor has been awesome, but like I've played 7 straight streams of Jedi Survivor and don't want to do that anymore. So to that end, I was kind of looking at like what do I want to do? I've got Final Fantasy on the burners for like June. Do I want to do something else? Do I do like some retro stuff? I've got some other Star Wars games that I could play, right? Like Dark Forces, I could play Star Wars for the NES. Um, but I'm kind of bummed about the whole Star Wars thing. And as a result, because I was watching it's not a new streamer, but it's a new streamer to me. I don't know what Dragon Quest Day is, but I don't play Dragon Quest in general, Zora. Um I streamed Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. Didn't like it. Don't want to get into that. It made me sad. Um it's not a bad series. It's just too grind heavy for me. I don't like grinding in RPGs. No, no, Waffle met me through Breath of Fire, which is another RPG. It's another JRPG, but it doesn't require massive grinding. I don't have the patience for I don't want to spend as much time leveling up my character as I do actually like playing the game. So no, it's fine. Don't feel bad. Like most streamers that play JRPGs have played Dragon Quest at some point. I'm just weird. Um, but anyway, I was just kind of like I don't know. I was No, 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 no. You're fine. I listen. I spend enough time interrupting myself. Like, don't feel bad. But I did find a new streamer who was, if I can remember his name, this guy. And he was playing Dark Souls Remastered today, and he was having fun with it. It was his first ever playthrough. And I've been trying to play Dark Souls with Waffle, but it's been kind of slow going, so I've been wanting to play it. Like, I've been really fighting the urge to play that game, like, without him. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna play Dark Souls. So we're gonna play Dark Souls Remastered. We're gonna start a new run. We're gonna play a character, and we're gonna have fun with it. And if we never beat the game, that's fine. But I had been thinking about doing a run later on in the year, like probably like August. I've got a couple of days where I'm just like randomly off, and Calrea is working, so I'm just gonna like be streaming all day. And I thought maybe, I might try to see if I can like beat Dark Souls in a single run, but I don't know how long it's going to take me because I tend to just like leave the game running a lot when I'm playing it. So, this will be kind of a test run of Dark Souls to see if I can do a single playthrough, a single run playthrough of it. So, without further ado, let me get it running. We are going to be playing the seamless mod of this game, but we're only going to be doing that because I hate invaders with a fiery passion, and I don't want to deal with them. So I just want to be able to like have fun with the game and not be attacked constantly. So let me see if I can. Oh my god! Let me see if I can get the. If I can get the game running. Oh my god! Okay, here we go. Here, game capture. Yeah, we're gonna play Dark Souls. We're gonna play Remastered. No, no invaders. Invaders are actually just like cancer in this game. In all Dark Souls games. There's if you don't believe me, travel back in time to like 2014 and try to beat the game for the first time ever and then get to the first major boss dungeon, which is the Bell Gargoyles, and watch a guy invade you wearing nothing but smo legs and using the dark bead spell from the very end of the DLC as a level 15 character where he will one shot you and he kills you, and that guy who beat the entire game without leveling up gets a reward for killing you of 87 souls. Like, people that invade players in Dark Souls below level 50 are actually the scum of the earth. They did not get loved enough as a kid, and as a result they spread hate in their adulthood. That's just, it's the truth. Anybody who says otherwise is a filthy invader and needs to be cut out of your life like a tumor. It's true. Um when we when or if we get to Dark Souls 3, remind me, Health, and I'll tell you about the invader named Cheese, who has been literally using the same character to invade people in the starting areas of Dark Souls 3 since 8 years ago. And if you log on right now and go human in the second dungeon of the game, I guarantee you he will invade you because that guy has no freaking life. it's just it's just sad. It's just sad. I have videos. If you go on my YouTube, I have video. There's a video called The Master Strategist where I spend like 15 minutes with a guy that just doesn't want to fight me and my buddy, but he's like trying to lead us into other enemies so he can basically use them as cover to kill me for 120 souls. Um and I finally killed him, and the only reason this is significant is because I killed him and we laughed about what a jerk he was, and then we continued on with our game, and then like 3 years later, I kid you not, 3 years later, I was like, I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in a while. I want to play this game again, And when I got to that area in Dark Souls 3, the same freaking guy invaded me with the same character. Same dude, 3 years apart, same build, still trying to kill people that are like level 15. Like, what are you doing with your life, bro? Grow up. Yeah. It was just silly. And then I killed him. And it was just like and I actually sent him a message on the PS4. It was like, I killed you 3 years ago. You haven't gotten any better. And then he sent me a message back that was very uncharitable in his response. And it was just like, okay. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get into it. Waffle's doing housework, as one does. We're going to get into it. And I'm going to start a new game because I'm not allowed to play on Maple without Waffle. So this character is going to be a staple. Garrick. Garrick's a good guy. Wait, what is that? What is that? What's that weirdness? I don't know what that star was, so I'm... We're going to play the Warrior, because that's the best class in Dark Souls 1. We're going to play the Master Key, because that's the best gift in Dark Souls 1. We're going to be average, because we don't care. We're going to be a Delta Farmer, because we're thick. And we're going to do Swept Back, because I need a haircut. And we're going to do Light Brown, because I remember when my hair wasn't... There we go.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded.
I would play Dark Souls 3 with you, Health, if you wanted to play it with seamless co-op. I love that game. That's like my favorite Souls game.
Trees and everlasting dragons.
I love all the Souls games, honestly. I should have activated the Give Us Grace redeem before I started today, but I wasn't really planning it.
Came disparity, heat and cold.
Oh yeah, like really and truly, unironically, I will play Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring with you. I will not ruin the game for you. I will not beat the game for you. I will be your NPC. I love these games. These are some of my favorite games ever. I love the lore. I love playing them. I love getting killed in them. Everything about them is great.
Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her
If you want to play Elden Ring with me, the seamless co-op mod makes it so much better. It's so good.
And his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy.
And the furtive pygmy.
So easily forgotten.
So in the beginning there was nothing but dark, and then
the strength of lords.
Several powerful individuals found sparks of the original flame and used it to carve out existence as it currently exists. But then there was also the furtive pygmy, who did nothing. His power.
Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease, and Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Hey, Divide. How's it going, buddy? Welcome in.
This is your fate.
Playing some Dark Souls tonight because Star Wars month is being a big disappointment. Lunchtime already. No, so like Lego Star Wars was a fail, and I tried to play Rogue Squadron tonight, and my 8-bit do 64 controller that I bought specifically to be able to play N64 games on stream, which worked perfectly back in February for multiple streams, just didn't work today. I tried everything I could possibly do to fix it, update it, upgrade it, like everything I could do. The A, B, and C buttons and the trigger buttons worked perfectly. The stick and the D-pad were not accepting inputs, which essentially just killed my ability to play like everything left on my agenda for the month for Star Wars. So Star Wars month is kind of like a big fail this year. We're still going to do Dark Forces Memorial Day weekend. And we're still going to do Jedi Survivor, but other than that, like every other game I had planned, there's been an issue with. So we're just going to like move on with our lives. We're going to play other fun things and not try to stress it too much. Yeah. I spent between 2 and 3 hours today just trying to get my controller to work. And it did not. So we move on, right? We accept what we cannot change, and we embrace what we can. What I could change was the game I was going to play today, so that it would be something fun. And I was like, you know, I could either start Final Fantasy IX or I could play this. I've been really hooked on Dark Souls lately, so I said, you know what? Let's play some Dark Souls. For me, it's a low stress game. This is a low stress. Don't anticipate getting super angry at this game. Don't anticipate being a god gamer at it either, but I don't think I love this game. I remember when you were you had me play Blasphemous Divide back at your old apartment. And you were like, play this game, and I beat the first boss, and you were like, how did you do that? I was like, dude, I played so much Dark Souls. Nope. Oh, I probably should have let him actually talk. Sorry. For those of you that haven't seen this before.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask.
Also, I just want to like beat this game really quickly, just to be like kind of a nod to Waffle Dynasty, who's taken forever to play this game with me.
So go now, and thank you.
Right, shortcuts unlocked. The first half of Dark Souls 1 is a workshop in level design. And then the second half is just not that great because they had to cut a ton of content to get it done in time, which is a real shame. But we're not going to worry about what we're missing out on. We're gonna focus on what we get to enjoy. Buddy. Yeah, Tomb of Giants is terrible. I actually went through Tomb of Giants without the Lord Vessel or a torch a couple of weeks ago with one of Waffle's buddies, Hagar, because we were trying to get an item early. And I was like, yeah, we could do it. It'll be fine. And it took about an hour and a half. It was interesting. Like, I've probably beaten this game about 20 times, which doesn't make me a god at it, but it makes me proficient enough. It was actually funny because I was playing this game, it's probably about 5 or 6 weeks ago now. I was playing this game while I was talking to Megami, who's like my main Dark Souls buddy. And I'll be honest, I was drinking a little bit. And we were chatting about whatever was going on in our lives, just like catching up while I just sort of like played the game and had some drinks. And I had like a dude where's my car moment because I remembered being in the Firelink Shrine. And then when I started up my game, I was in ANOR LONDO and had already killed Ornstein and Smo and had no memory of it. It was like, wait, what? What just happened? Like, how am I here? Did I load the wrong save file? And he was like, oh no, dude, we were chatting till like 2 in the morning. I was like, oh, I don't remember any of that. But apparently I got really far in Dark Souls while we were talking.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated
Tomb of Giants is terrible.
that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Yum. Yeah, oops. I was just like, wait, why am I here? How did I get here? What is going on? This is not my beautiful life. This is not my beautiful home.
Lordran.
Blighttown is a myth. You don't have to go to Blighttown. We will not be going to Blighttown unless we just are hard up for money. Got the master key, son. Like, totally unironically, you can just beat the entire game with this character. Just the gear you have right now. Longsword, heater shield, and warrior armor. Very good. The entirety of Blighttown is suckers. Let's grab some items real quick. Vanities. Yep. Fire bombs. Oh. Again, not a pro at this game, just well practiced enough to fail spectacularly. Woo! No! Oh. There's actually a really nice little glitch if you can jump up there and then go up to the nest. If you can get back to the undead asylum here before going to a later area, you can actually you can kill the second demon boss and he'll essentially he won't have his script working correctly, so he just stands there and lets you kill him. It's just not necessary. He's not a hard boss, but it's just funny that essentially like the undead asylum doesn't fully load or reload until you've been to another area after the crow has taken you. A fun little... Pyro is fun though. So honestly, like, the Sir, like, the whole reason that my character, like, my avatar is what it is, was, it's essentially a take on a Dark Souls character that I played for, like, 10 years before I started streaming, the Sir. And it was a whole joke where, like, me and Megami and someone else were playing, like, a co-op stream together. Or not a stream, we were just, like, playing a co-op run of this game together. And I loaded in with a, the hunter, just like the leather armor, no helmet, and the character was like both of them had started as bandits, and then I jumped in with the leather armor, and I looked like kind of like an aristocrat, and one of the guys was like LOL, your character looks like a sir, and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, like we're both like these grimy bandits, and you're just here looking like a sir. And I was like, oh my god, hang on a second, let me re-roll my character, and literally made a character called the Sir, and that was where the name for my stream channel came from. But I used to do like light armor, spear, and pyromancy. Like that was the Sir build. And it's funny because pyromancy in Dark Souls 1 is literally just pay to win. Like it doesn't matter what your stats are. Pyromancies are purely based on your character's weapon level. So you upgrade your pyromancy flame, your pyromancy gets better. Doesn't matter what your intelligence is, what your faith is, whatever. So it's funny. Pyromancy is just like objectively broken in this game, and just kind of stays that way all the way up through Elden Ring, when you know Black Flame is like the way you beat the game. Probably should have leveled up before I came over here. Yeah. But yeah, back in the very earliest days of me streaming, my avatar for my Twitch stream was literally just like a picture of my character's face from Dark Souls 3, wearing Lucatiel's mask. Which one of these is the sword? This one? It is. Oh, I died. Oh no. Listen, y'all. That's what we in the business call calculated damage. Although I probably shouldn't have picked up the shield. That's okay. As I said, I should have leveled up before I went down there, but it's okay. Be all right. 2,000 souls is negligible in the grand scheme of things. What's important is we got a Stora's sword. Go down the well. I've been down the well, Waffle. You're gonna learn how the game is meant to be played, okay? That death was unfortunate, but I got a Stora's straight sword and the Dragon Crest shield as a result, so it is what it is. So Garrick is going to be our traditional paladin build. He's not going to be like a huge faith caster, but we are going to have like we're gonna build towards some of the faith attack spells. We're gonna end up going just that way. But first, I want to go over here, see if I can grab my stuff back, and try to unlock the first bell. Nicky. Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna go past you, sir. Oh, I've jumped down the well a few times. I even did it the right way, so you end up straight in Lost Izalith. Once or twice. Fuck you. No. Waffle's about to have his actual mind blown out from watching this ridiculous shortcut. But yeah, when I did pyromancies in Dark Souls 1, I purely did pyromancies just to troll invaders. So I had like acid surge and poison mist. It's like a bunch of shit that made life unpleasant for the invader. And not stuff that was actually good. Come on, buddy. Listen, friend. Well, shoot. I've really pantsed it now, haven't I? Hang on. Come back up here. I need to talk to you. Up here to the left. Look at me. There you go. Thank you. Oh, we got the halberd. It's an actual speed run, y'all. Oh no. You know, if you get the Black Knight halberd, it instantly becomes a speed run, right? That's the rule. We were talking about that when I came through here with Waffle a couple of weeks ago. I was like, yeah, no, unironically, like you just run straight here, and if you kill the Black Knight and he drops his halberd, you got yourself a speed run. You have to have the halberd for a successful speed run. Them's the rules. Got the halberd and the chunk. I'm not going to use either one of them. Probably should have waited till my humanities were higher so I could get better drops, but I guess it didn't matter. Twinkling 2, chunk 1. There we go. wonky camera. Stop your mess. Dark Root Garden. Nudity! Oh. Don't jump at me. Future lightning. Stay where you're at. Alright. There we go. We skipped the Hellkite Drake. Skipped the Tauros Demon. We are at the Gargoyles. Ah! There we go. We need 14. Oof. There we go. Look at that. Almost like I've done this before. What you yelling about? What you yelling about, Health? And... oh, the halberd. Yeah. I can't wait till I can use it. When I have a 32 strength. Woo!
Well, I'm on if
Oh, 2,000.
saying, you know, be careful.
Damn it. Oh. There we go. Now I'm beautiful. Yeah, you get the Black Knight Halberd right there, or it's farmable immediately before the final boss door. Those are your two options. Have fun. Only Black Knight Halberd in the entire game. You. Backstab. Hey, buddy. I don't know if I can sneak on him in medium armor, but we'll try. Nope. Hey, buddy. Wow. Not the blood. Buddy. Listen, y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I know what's going on. There we go. So that's enough for one level up. No worries. Come over here. Pop the hollow so he doesn't close the gate. fix it. Maybe, maybe not. Halberd. Good weapon. Weird moveset, but a good weapon. Buddy? Got going on. Nice. Fight Knight. Ooh. Oh, dude. Ooh! Did some damage. That's what stuck. Came out. Important. Hey, buddy. Ow. Okay. That was unpleasant. Hey, friend. What you got going on? You got Titanite Shard? Yeah, Shard. Shortcuts open. I'm gonna go back to Firelink. I don't think I want to fight the Baronic Knight just yet. So what we'll do is we'll just get past these guys. Level up a Storage Straight Sword. The Storage Straight Sword is going to be our go-to for the first chunk of the game. I like the first third of the game, we're going to rely on this weapon. So Garrick, in my Elden Ring playthroughs in the past, Sir Garrick was kind of like a paladin build. Medium armor, sword shield, all that good stuff. But little bit of offensive faith-based magic. So this, I've not done a Garrick build on this game before, but I think it'll work just. Image.
Don't get yourself.
And then honestly, like another lap around the parish will get me enough to get another level up and have a +2 sword. But I need to go activate Solaire real quick. I gotta make my way over to the make my way over to the sunlight altar. This guy, for whatever reason, doesn't relocate when you rest at the bonfire or whatever. Sort of here. Fortunate. Hey, buddy. You, sir, are a butt. Oh, your thick booty out here. Yeah, that's not bad. Like 3 hits, he's dead. Astora's just cuts through. Like the steel armor set is insane for physical defense, but magic defense it's like non-existent. So that's good. That's enough for another level up to Astora's. Got a Titanite shard, which will be good for the heater shield. We could like, well, we don't have the souls for it, but we do have enough shards for like 1 or 2 levels up on the heater shield. Honestly, like, I tend to hold on to the crest and dragon crest shields because of the magic and fire defense on those 2 weapons, but like the heater shield is not bad as a just sort of like standard shield that doesn't weigh a lot, does a lot of defense, that kind of thing. It will suck using the Astora's sword in the long run if I'm doing Astora's plus Dragon Crest because the twinkling. But
Don't get yourself neither.
yeah, that'll be another little chunk of damage that we just added on. Plus 2 Astora's straight sword. That was an errant button press. Sorry for that. Before our backstab was like, what, 251? That's 280. Hell yeah. Right. Correct. Buddy. Righty. Y'all can't hear my other streams running in the background. Else, yeah. Oh no! Ah! Oh! That was terrible. That was not part of the plan. 226 books. Oh, we got some trouble here, y'all. Never mind. Totally manageable. Okay, good. That was a little spooky. I missed my jump there. Didn't enjoy that. We're gonna cheese this 4. Oh, brother. so hard to get the backstab on these guys. There's only like this is the only one you can backstab, so it's not like you get a lot of chances to practice it either. There we go. In the what? Oh, oh, look at that. I'm gonna fat roll for sure. Yep. Oh, oh my goodness, y'all. What a glorious day. Well, obviously we're going pig face for the rest of the run. Glory. Oh, it's closed. Why is it closed? Okay, whatever. Right, and because we never came through that entryway to the Undead Burg, the Hellkite Drake will not be active, but we can kill the Tauros Demon for a little bit of extra money. Right. Yeah, if you never... So if you go, like, that way, you'll end up back in Firelink, but if you never come up that staircase over there, you never trigger the Hellkite Drake to fly up to the bridge, so that makes your life so much easier. So we'll... Technically don't have to go through here. We could just like avoid the Tauros Demon entirely, which is what I would have done if we were playing this on, 360. We could avoid the Tauros Demon entirely and keep this area active for invasions. We could kill invaders later on in the game, but soloing, try to get. Oh, he got me. Caught. Fireball. Oh, wrong button. Pop. And... Oh my goodness. Do you even play video games, sir? Oh no! All that for nothing. Ah. 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 Whatever. Whatever. None of this matters. Pro gamer. Upstairs. Couldn't remember. Nice. Another 2. Twinkling Titanite. Another chunk. Love to see it. Uh-oh. Buddy. Woo! That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh! Well, listen, don't just let him kill you. After all that. There we go. A little spooky there, but got it. Homeward bone. Lair. Oh! He's not here? Oh no. So the Drake's not here, so we can just walk across the bridge like we own the place. Go us. Down that staircase, down the ladder, we're back at the shortcut to the parish that we're gonna forward. Nope. Okay. Play more. Pull. And there we go. We're back where we started. The Undead Parish. We can't join the Sunlight Warriors yet because we don't have the requisite faith. And I think for every time you're summoned as a gold spirit, the faith requirement goes down by 2, but that ain't gonna help us. If Solaire will respawn now that we've rested. Not, then that face. Rolaire, are you here? Ugh. I'll quit out and come back. He should be here. We haven't done anything wrong. The game is just notoriously finicky. There he is. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Oh, is Solaire Lord Gwyn's lost son, the god of war?
Oh,
Probably.
aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yeah. Always have time for you,
The
Claire.
way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Sure thing, bro.
Oh, hello there. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
I would like to think I am, Ogre. But, you know, really, you're only winning insofar as the other guy is losing. And Miyazaki is never losing. He's always winning, even if you're doing everything right. But yeah, I mean, you know, we skipped a couple bosses, killed them at our leisure. About to go tackle the gargoyles. So I think I would like to think that I'm succeeding. Nothing else. Hope you've been well. I was actually thinking about you yesterday. I was like thinking I hadn't seen you live in a while, and maybe I was just missing you because I'm online at weird times. But hope you and your bro ham have been doing well. Unfortunately, this is not a Grognak build. I know that our entire relationship, if you want to call it that, is based on Grognak build. But alas, doing a filthy casual run of the game right. Been seeing a lot of people playing this lately, making me want to play it. Ah, okay. These jabronis. Excellent. Right, we got some money. We can do probably like a +1, +2 to the heater shield, another +1 to the or +2 to the Astora's shield or Astora's sword. Good spot. This ain't no speed run, but it's definitely a what do they call it? A fast walk, speed walk. I don't know. Mm. +3. my god. There we go. Look at that. Heater shield plus 4. You'll love to see it. It's like a mall walk. It's definitely, it's faster than a casual run, but it lacks a certain focus required for a professional attempt. Plus, you know, I got the pig helmet, and once you get the pig helmet, all bets are off. Right? Get 3 shots in the whole game with the pig helmet. I got it right off the bat. Pig helmet and Black Knight halberd. Just throw out the entire playbook and strength, pure strength all the way. Oh, shard. There we go. Hey, buddy. Worst Baldur Knight in the game. Little staircase. Oh, but then he does a dumb. Yeah. There's a boar at the entrance to the parish that you can backstab, and then there's 2 at the entrance to the Duke's Archives. And they all have a very low chance to drop the boar helmet, and I got the boar helmet right away. Which means that obviously I'm gonna wear it, right? Right. Oh. No, no, no. Oh. Woo. Listen, friend. Do this. This is the part of the game where they teach you to retreat. Piggy Hat is amazing. Like it's terrible for like, you know, magic defense and stuff, but look at the physical versus the starter helmet. Like, that's insanity. Craziness. It's like half the magical defenses of the standard helm, but double the physical defenses. Yes. Hey man, you know, anytime a bunch of naked dudes arrive, I would consider it a party. Might not be a party I would want to, you know, attend, but somebody's having fun. That's just how it is. And a channeler. Just need a crossbow so I can be ready to shoot any potential allies directly in the face right before we end stream, right? Oh, buddy.
Thank you. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very so. I've just been...
Okay. Lautrec. Surely you won't betray me. You're wearing gold armor, which trusted. Yeah, man. Yeah. For everyone. do somethings for everyone. That many people. Oh, Night Solaire. Oh my god. I love the little face on his sunlight armor. So trolly looking. Look at that. Alright, buddy. Praise the sun. Let's do it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Just a little guy. Just wants to be grossly incandescent, like the sun. Yeah. Lordran belongs to the gourds. Mountain Sprout. Oh, 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 oh. Well, you know, the thing about that is... maybe I don't need his tail after all. There we go. Woo! Woo! Go get him. Get him, Solaire. I'm obviously not mentally equipped for this fight. Surprise! Oh. Nice. That's awesome. Waffle Dynasty's been playing it as well. I love it. The seamless, I mean, obviously, like, I'm playing seamless co-op for this just to avoid the invasions, but, like, seamless co-op for any of the Souls games is amazing. But seamless co-op for Elden Ring specifically is just absolutely god tier. But hopefully you've been enjoying it. It's a fun game. I mean, there's a couple of bosses I just can't beat without Megumi's help, but other than that, you know, I love the lore. I love the world building of all the Souls games, and it's so much fun to just like run around and explore that game. Yes. If for no other reason than the ability to avoid invaders and to summon your ghosts whenever you want to. Like, even if you're just playing solo, the ability to summon your little spirit ashes is amazing.
Greeting. I am Oswald of Careem, the Park. No purist cometh out to confess or to accuse. For indeed.
Honestly, I just want to buy one purging stone. I was watching somebody today that was playing this game for the first time, and they got cursed in the depths, and they were trying to like deal with that. And they didn't know that there was like a way to that you could buy the they didn't know that you could buy the purging stones here, so they were struggling, and they were like, "Don't help me, guys." And I was just like, "All right, well," and just having watched that unfold, watch them fight a boss with half health, I feel like I have to buy at least one purging stone. And well, that was fun and exciting, but first bell rung. Go us. Nice. Intelligence builds are, I think, probably some of the more broken things you can do in Elden Ring. I mean, anything you do in Elden Ring, you can break it, right? Like, you can get silly with any build in Elden Ring, and that's why Elden Ring is amazing, because every build is good. But yeah, sorcery is just there's some silliness you can do with sorceries in that game. Points. My the build that I've been doing with Waffle Dynasty and Hagar 64 on Dark Souls is like a sorcerer thief, and it's been fun. Well, I guess I'm not going to kick him off the ledge. I guess I'll just fight him like a normal person.
But if this is our fate, so be it.
I was trying to kick him off the ledge, but apparently I'm bad at games. Listen, friend. He is not letting me backstab him. Like, nah, fam. Happening. What's up? Haha! Oh.
You despicable curses! How could I?
Never taking that ring off again. Yeah. Yeah, they protect the booty above all else. As they should. So do I want to go into the catacombs just as a flex, or do I want to just go straight to Quelaag? What do we think? Try catacomb. Let's do the flex, shall we? If for no other reason than because this is educational. I'll probably die here. Get my ego out of the way quick. Friend. Whee! Oh. If we die, we're gonna just call it a loss and then go into Blighttown. We're not married to this. I just kind of wanted to get the Rite of Kindling early, if I can. No! Get out of here. Whee! Backstab. So because the Astora's Straight Sword does holy damage, guys die permanently without having killed the Necromancer. Kill us. Yeah, they're always fun. Catacombs are nice every time of year. That's a fact. A rock fact. Listen, catacombs are only difficult if you get hit. Okay. As long as you don't get hit, it doesn't matter. Now, if you could give me the skull lantern on the very first kill, that'd be great. You what? Bonfire lit. But we're not gonna actually rest here. Ew, these skeletons will. That's poop. Two barrel roll. And let's see if we have enough life to survive this. Whee! We do. And yup. Oh. Oh shit. This could be bad. This could be terrible. Yep, we're gonna lose. We're gonna die. Woo! Oh, I was gonna get him. Oh, I was so close. Okay, we're gonna go back. That was jank. I was literally starting the backstab animation there. I was about to backstab him and I would have been fine. We're going back for it, but we do need to be human for that. So. If only I could have summoned. I should have gone for it and just summoned Leroy there. It's honestly a little weird that both of those skeletons dropped down and took no damage. That was kind of a little bit of jank there. But okay, we got what, 11 more humanities to burn if this doesn't work. So I said we were only gonna try once, and then now I'm just like, no, we're gonna keep going. Now I'm kind of wishing I had rested at the bonfire. Damn it. Yeah, it was stinky. I don't think I've ever had both of them, or at least I can't remember both of them dropping down like that together and both sort of sticking there, fighting me. We're gonna run down here on this body. Press. Bone fire. That's exactly what it is. More like butts. Hey, buddy. Oh. Because trying to figure out which two skeletons even dropped down with me. They were ones that were others, those guys. Whee! Oh, that's gonna suck. No, we're good. Old JK. Alright, come over here. I want to have a conversation with you. No, not both of you. One at a time. Children. One at a time. I'm trying to look. And roll. And Leroy Jenkins. There he is. Get him. Get him, Leroy. Do anything at all. Oh. There it is. Worse. Has one done. Alright, come on. Come on, Leroy. Let's go. Paladin Leroy, that's exactly what he is. Paladin Leroy Jenkins. He literally does not have enough strength to one-hand his weapon. His signature weapon that you have to fight him to get cannot be used one-handed by him. He has to two-hand it because read. And wheel. Leroy didn't give up. Fudge. There it is. Two-hit wonder. The Burger King, yeah. It's the Mask of the Father. That's the best one. I didn't even look to see if I got one. I think I was supposed to like actually search his body. There's not one. I didn't get one. Either I can never remember if that's a drop or just something you get from killing him. But I I feel like you're supposed to get one of the 3 masks randomly, and I got nothing, so... I got nothing and liked it. And that's 24 faith. Here we go. I think I can join the Sunlight Covenant now. Ow. Hey, buddies. Yeah, Mask of the Father's good though. The Burger King one is amazing. But you've got the Mask of the Mother gives you more HP, I think. The Mask of the Child gives you faster stamina regen, and the Mask of the Father increases your carry capacity, like your max encumbrance. But you only get one per playthrough. Ow. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. About the sun. So with the Rite of Kindling, we can now increase our bonfires up to 20 Estus flasks by sacrificing more humanity. So that's good. I'll do that for Firelink. Aw. Alright, come on. Let's do this. Jerk. No, no, no. Friend's not coming. So now, to Blighttown we go. Welcome for saving your life. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? Oh, had a big dummy moment, y'all. I killed the Baronic Knight, and then I just forgot to grab the Firecreeper soul up here. Actually, it's probably best that I go up here now anyway, so that way I can, doesn't really matter to join the... Yeah, it doesn't really matter to join the Warriors of Sunlight yet, because I'm not getting anything from it until I sacrifice more metals. But... totally spaced on that item before. F that pot. Technically, I could grab another Firekeeper soul, like, right now. It would mean sacrificing some souls, but... do it. Quit backing. Probably should if I'm going after Quelaag. Although I do have 20 Estus Flasks. So there is that. The likelihood that I'll survive this is... but... the risk gain pretty good. Fancy. No, no, no. Oh! Armor tank. Ooh! Ooh! See how far we can ride this horse. Can we get an ember out of it? Probably not. Let's see. As long as we're here, right? Woo! Off tier. Oh, you jerk. You really gonna do me like that? Yeah, that freaking ghost was blocking. Whatever. Got the Firekeeper soul. That's the big prize. I was wondering if maybe I could like actually get to the point where I could get the ember, but that's so far down in there, like it's not realistic to expect. But we got another +1 to our flask, so. Yep. Now that I have nothing to lose, I can try for the one in Blighttown as well, so that'll give me a +3. I can't do anything with it until after the next boss fight, but I could at least probably grab it back up actually. The best place in the entirety of Dark Souls 1. Light. Oh, he's coming! Lord, he coming. So we are gonna get poisoned running through this swamp. There's nothing we can really do about it. Just, it's gonna be our life. But you can at least get a ton of Estus Flasks. The best, yeah. It's like in Elden Ring when you get to the Holy City, right? It's the Disneyland of Souls-likes. Full of crying children and overpriced drinks. There's a dragon scale up there, but I don't need it because dragon weapons are poopy. So... Mildred! I'd like to have words with you, yeah? I'm not a man, I'm a pig! Same difference. Listen here. Mosquitoes. Ow. Time for Chug-a-Lug. There we go. Oddly specific number of the Disneyland of Souls. I have 20 flasks. We're human. It was important that we become human and fight Mildred, because if we fight Mildred, then she becomes summonable for the Quelaag fight. She doesn't do a whole lot in the Quelaag fight, other than distract Quelaag, which, you know, is enough. Especially when we're level 25, and you should be level, like, 40 for this area. See how badly this goes. That wasn't as bad as I was playing this, the Seamless, the current version of the Seamless mod for this game. The I guess the dev was working on it, and the defaults are jacked up. So when you go in, the default for like bonus HP for bosses, if you have people helping you or like NPCs helping you, is supposed to be like plus 50% health, and he had it set to like plus 100%. So I went in this fight with me, Megami, and Mildred, and we were like, what? Like, why is this taking so long? And I figured out, like, based on the damage I was dealing, it was giving her 300% health when it should have been like plus 100%. And it would have taken me 102 hits to kill her. I was like, yeah, we're not doing this. Like, this is silly. 102 successful attacks against a boss with 3 moves. It would have been 20 boring minutes of my life. Right now, don't y'all get excited because Quelaag is not on the market, so to speak. Hmm. 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 Gotta watch all the cinematics. Oh my god. The health bar, though. The Dragon Crest shield on, just for the extra fire. Woo! You got this, Mildred. Oh, that's the death move right there. Mildred's doing so much more damage than me per hit. Kill her. Finish her off. No! I'm not ready. There we go. Da 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 da! Thank you, Man-Eater Mildred. Awooga. Yeah, right? Stop the presses. Not a hard fight, just a long fight. Because she's just... If you skip all that other stuff to get here, she's just got a lot of HP for where you are at this point in the game. Hey, Barbie.
Oh dear.
Yes.
No matter. Go along, and I pray that you will mind your...
I just heard Cleveland Tom yelling about me, but I don't know. He's playing Spelunker, so he's probably mad at me. Right, like, phenomenal sir made me do this. May he rot forever in hell. Hey, girl. What are you doing? I do another 20. Oh, bonfire's broken. There we go. Another 20 humanities, and I can get the shortcut open to Lost Izalith, which really only matters to be able to save Solaire, but not smart enough to get the free pyromancy flame from the guy. Need, I think, either a 12 or a 14 intelligence, something like that. So I'm too dumb to throw flames. But we got the bonfire open for later. We're in the Covenant, so we can open the shortcut, save Solaire, and plus just like the Chaos Servants is just Covenant. Doesn't really mess with your playthrough at all, other than just leeching a lot of human. What about Calrea? Is that Calrea? Or are you trying to do like some RP where you're Quelaag? I'm not saying I'm physically ready for it, but I'm down to go through the necessary like stretches, the calisthenics, whatever that I need to get ready for that experience. I did not mention you. Alright, so wait. Hang on. I think I forgot to ring the bell. Hang on a second. that could have been really bad. I think I forgot to ring the bell before. Oh, Lord. I'd have been so pissed. Look at him cheeks. Those are the cheeks of a man who forgot to ring the bell right there. Hang on. This is what peak performance looks like. Oh my goodness. I'd have been so pissed if I got all the way back up there and realized I hadn't rung the bell. Yeah. Lord. So I can run faster, obviously. Why are you not? Is the real question. Yeah, that could have been real bad. Here, since somebody's all up in arms, I'll put my pig face back on. There, as it should be. That could have been bad. Alright, so we're 2 hours in, and that's like the entirety of my gameplay with Waffle. Hope you're watching Waffle Dynasty. Or I hope you're not watching your spoilers. Up in arms. Yep. Throwing your arms in the air like WTF. So theoretically, we could go into Ash Lake right now, but I don't want to because, as Cleveland Tom would say, the juice ain't worth the squeeze on that. Like we could do some like restarts, some quit outs and restarts, try to get a few crystal lizards out of that, but that's just a boring climb back if you don't have the Lord Vessel yet. So. And if I was not streaming, I would go way over yonder and harvest leeches for green and large titanite shards, but nobody wants to do that mess. Head back. Top side. So we could go over here, like over my left shoulder there, try to get another Firekeeper soul, but it's almost certainly going to result in my death with the pygmies over there, so I think I'm just going to progressing. I can come back here later. It would require a couple of attempts to kill all the pygmies without getting toxic. They don't have any like moss or anything to counteract it. Guys. That guy almost toxic me just like through a wall there for a reason. Yes. Absolutely. Those are the standard tags for the phenomenal surf stream. Bathtub, jank, educational, seizure warning, rings of power, talkative. Every one of them is accurate to a T. Hey, buddy. You're a thickin', ain't you? Oh! He hit me with his poop stick! There we go. Ow, right. Give me that club. Give me the club. Rare drop for these guys is the large club, not to be confused with the giant club. Large club is just a little bit weaker, little bit slightly less strength requirement, but it does do poison, which makes it competitive with the giant club, which is like second or third highest damage strength weapon in the game. All right. Yes, the poop stick. What else would they hit me with? A normal weapon? Unlikely. Level 3. More fatties? More fatties in the church courtyard? Oh, no fatties. Okay. I feel like they should be here, but okay. Nice. Nice. Long crossbow. And a long crossbow. Ba, 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 ba. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long crossbow.
Well, oi,
Oi, where are you off to? Listen, I do what I want, when I want, and who I want. Alright? Alright, into Sin's Fortress. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Hello, children. How you doing? Whee! Correct. Little warrior soul up here. Obviously, I've skipped a lot of little side items and things. There's a bunch of stuff down there. And Nap Crackle Pop. Here you go. Oh, I don't know if you could hear my neck, but that was a pretty satisfying one. I did crackle my knuckles for you. Perfect time too, to get myself right before this area. Right? Right. Thank you, Odra. For looking out. And boom goes the dynamite. Whee! Bye, have a beautiful time. Oh. Okay. So I wonder, I'm not gonna like actually care, but I wonder if we can get the Logan skip here. Here it is. Normally you need to redirect the boulder trap to break that wall, but if you can get him to do his stab attack, his like underhanded thrust attack with his sword, and then just dodge it. It'll bust open this wall for you, and then you can let Logan out early.
I am Logan. Oh, heaven.
And he'll go back to Firelink and tell you the advanced sorceries. I need a rope. I'm holding on here till the edge of the night. Thank you. Feels like a champ when I've got people like you backing me up. Hey, buddy. You've met with an unfortunate fate. At least that'll never happen again, am I right? Aww. Oh, this is gonna be spooky. Can we make it? Woo! Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, that's gonna suck. Huh? The rock didn't hit me, am I right? That's plus 50 to all physical defense. Pretty useful if you're running medium armor with no upgrades halfway through the game. Money. Youch, indeed. If it was Elden Ring, that would have been an instant kill, am I right? For the extra speed when I'm running up there. Otherwise, it's like frame perfect to get past that guy. I'm gonna come back this way once I've unlocked this next bonfire, just so that I can grab the lightning spear. Ooh. Oh. Back to the nudity! Nudity! best defense. I don't know why you're laughing and sobbing. I don't know which part you're internalizing there, Odre. The whole thing is just rough, right? Zen's Fortress is the hardest easy dungeon in the entire game. Get through the whole thing, you fight 3 enemies, never take damage, or you just die horribly 17 times on the way to the final boss. Oh, yeah. Elden Ring. Dark Souls. Prepare to Cry edition, right? Probably ought to equip some ammo for this crossbow. So let's see if Tarkus will actually, like, man up and fight this guy for me. Tarkus. Tarkus. Come on up here. Get him, buddy. Get him. Oh, okay. There it is. There we go. Get wrecked. But he's not coming back. So that's good. Now, let's see if we can tackle the Iron Golem. Ooh. I don't really have that much in the way of souls. Doing it bareback, y'all. Here we go. Oh, miss. Now go get him. Tarkus! Tarkus, don't do this! Right. Oh god, I do 30 damage per minute. Tarkus, please. Woo! No! Don't throw my buddy! Okay, that's fine. I thought he was gonna just huck him off the stage. That was just gonna be the end of it. The sorry display. Woo! Tarkus. 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 Tarkus! He's such a good character when he chooses to attack. Oh lord. Well. Tarkus, please. Please, buddy. He's your enemy. Here we go. Woo. Tarkus is like the least consistent ally in the entire game. Like, sometimes he is just absolute hard carry on this fight, and sometimes he just does not do anything at all. And there's no real middle ground there. Good job, buddy. You helped. And for that, I appreciate you. Alright. Well, the first half of the game done. Out of 4 viewers. Y'all do not like spoilers on Dark Souls. Group hug. I was actually thinking I was gonna end early when I got to ANOR LONDO anyway, because I kind of want to watch Cleveland Tom play some Spelunker. But I paid him actual like American dollars to play it, and I also have a little bit of a headache, so that works out well. Hey Lex, how you doing? Hey. Righty. And we've still got a couple of optional bosses, optional quote-unquote bosses, Capra Demon and Gaping Dragon, that we could go back and do if we need more money in the future, but doing alright so far. Need to start... I need to figure out, like, what am I going to do in terms of weapons beyond the Astora Sword, because this thing's not going to carry us all the way through the game, unfortunately. But I think this is honestly, like, we've only been playing for a couple hours, but I think this is a good place to stop. As much as I hate to stop early, because you know I like to stream for like 4 to 6 hours. I think this is a good time because, like I said, I wanted to watch Cleveland Tom a little bit tonight because I specifically donated money for tonight's game, so I kind of want to see that. So anyway, thank you everybody so much for being here. It was fun. It was fun. I think I'm gonna play more Dark Souls in the future. Probably not on Friday. Friday's gonna be more Jedi Survivor, but we now have an option as we head into the rest of May. Sans Star Wars, so that's gonna be cool. Bye bye, Otre. I hope that you had fun tonight. I hope to see you again. It was like really and truly great to see your name pop up. And I actually was like looking at some stuff on today, and I saw somebody was streaming Baldur's Gate 3, and it made me think of you. I remember last time I saw um, you and your, I don't want to say better half, you and your other half were playing Baldur's Gate 3. So it was a pleasant surprise to see you here, and I hope that you are doing well. But we're gonna start the raid. I'm gonna be back Friday with more Jedi Survivor. And from there, really, like I said, it's been a shame, but Star Wars month has kind of been a big fail. Lego Star Wars was a fail. All the N64 games are a fail, and even though so we were going to do Rogue Squadron and Episode 1 Racer. I used to stream a bunch of Episode 1 Racer, and it just doesn't work on Steam anymore. Like, doesn't work. I don't know why. It crashes as soon as you start the game, and it's a frequent issue that a lot of people have reported. So I was like, well, I'll play it on Project 64, but I need a controller, and the controller didn't work. And it worked. It worked 2 months ago when I played for like 4 hours of random retro, and then 4 hours of Bomberman, and it hasn't worked again since then. There's nothing I could do to fix it. So at this point, the only thing we've got left to play in Star Wars is Jedi Survivor, some Dark Forces, and maybe like some NES Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back. But I'm not familiar with those games, so I don't want to promise like, oh yeah, we're gonna play these games, and then I play them and they're like ass. So maybe we'll try them out on Saturday, and if they're fun, we'll goof around with them. But as it is, like kind of where we are, Star Wars month is petering out early. But anyway, raid is starting. As I said, I hope to see you all again on Friday. But If I don't, then, as always, until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there. Later.